We're with Alvin Youngblood Hart. Just walked in the door literally this weekend in the Allen Room, Jazz at Lincoln Center. Welcome.
Thank you, thank you.
Just came from New Orleans. Tell us the road.
Yeah, I was in New Orleans. Actually, I was on the road with my band, Alvin Youngblood Hart's Muscle Theory, last weekend, doing a little run-up. We call it the I-55 tour, Interstate 55. Let's see, we're in Tupelo, Mississippi, Memphis, St. Louis. So now we're back. Now I'm here and doing the sort of solo thing, but also playing with some old friends.
So your band, that was an electric band you had, right?
Yes, sir.
It's a trio?
Yeah, it's a trio.
Okay. And tell me about the guys you're with this weekend, a little acoustic raw blues.
Yeah, this weekend I'll be playing with Phil Wiggins, harmonica, Phil Wiggins, and Corey Harris, guitar. And we've all played together one time or another in the last, near 20 years or so. And, you know, I'm looking forward to it. Always a pleasure to play with these guys and just to hang out, you know.
I know, I play a little guitar myself, but I know playing acoustic blues, you can't hide behind anything. It's like right there.
No, you can't hide. You know, hopefully, like Jimmy Page, we leave all the mistakes in. So.
Speaking of which,
hey Jimmy,
you know, you have influences from, you know, you grew up in the Bay Area, so I mean Hendrix to, you know, Frank Zappa. Tell me about your... Frank
Zappa, Frank Sinatra, whatever. You know, FM radio in the 60s was different, you know.
Yeah, it was.
And you heard a little bit of everything, and especially in the Bay Area when you know, FM DJs were kind of coming into their own, and I'm sure it was that same way here in the city, you know, back at that time. And it was a real, as far as, being an aspiring musician, which maybe I didn't even know that yet, but it was a real great time to be coming up and to be learning and to be influenced, you know. So.
And tell me about your friendship with Taj Mahal. I know.
Well, first of all, you know, it's like my grandma, my dad's mom, turned me on to Taj Mahal. Like, let's go back to like 1971 maybe, and there was a someone got a Taj Mahal record for Christmas. I don't know if my brother gave it to my uncle, and my uncle gave it to my brother or something, but it was kind of floating around the family, you know. And I know we were all listening, but I remember being at my grandma's specifically, and she says, "You hear that man there? That's Taj Mahal," you know. So I was obviously intrigued by a man with a name of those proportions, right? And, you know, instantly became a fan all these years. And, man, you know, if you'd have told me when I was 15 years old, starting out, playing guitar or whatever, that someday you'll be playing with Taj Mahal, kid, you know, I'd have never believed it, but yeah.
Well, that album was probably Giant Steps with 6 Days on the Road.
I don't know if it was that one or if it was remember the live record with the tuba band? It may have been that one.
Okay.
The Real Thing, I think, or whatever.
Okay.
Could have been that.
Now, Taj was quoted saying that you got thunder in your hands. How do you live up to that? I mean,
well, you know, I try. You know.
Yeah.
I have arthritis in my hands a little bit, but we don't talk about that.
Right. So, to you, what's a perfect night of playing?
When no string breaks and the guitars stay in tune and the voice stays in tune, you know, and the people like it. You know.
Break it down.
Yeah.
All right. Well, welcome.
Thank you.
To New York City, man.
Thanks so much.
All right.